Good morning and thanks for tuning in. My name is Michaela Geis. I'm here at Transwest Truck Trailer RV of Frederick, Colorado, just a little bit north of Denver on I-25 here. And this morning I'm going to be taking you through a brand new 2023 Logan coach. This is a 4-horse Bullseye with a front tack on a dual front tack, so it's on both sides, and it is brand new. It is still available, so I'm just going to run you through this one and show you some of the features. Before I get started, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what the dimensions are on this trailer. It is going to be standard size as far as the height and width, so it'll be 7 feet tall and 6 foot 9 inches wide. This one is going to be just about 21 on the floor, so it's going to give you a 5-foot front tack and then 16 feet in the stock space for those 4 horses. So really good size for a runaround, great floor length, perfect size. So we'll take you through some of the features of this front tack now. This is a dual access front tack, so you're going to have a tack room door on both sides. Both doors are going to be the same setup, so you're going to have your man door here with a window on it. What that window is going to do for you is just give you a little bit of ventilation, get you some airflow moving through this trailer. You are going to have the windows up in that gooseneck nose as well as the one on each door. So as far as ventilation in this tack room, it's going to have a lot. So really nice to get that air moving off of these saddle pads that are right here below that window. Kind of keep them, help them dry off and keep that musty smell out of there. So that's really nice. You are going to have your saddle pad rack right here on the door. It does clip to the door, so that way it'll stay put as you're driving, but it does swing out too. So if you're right there with your horses, saddling or unsaddling, your pads are going to be right here. You just slip them on and off. And then once you're ready, you just close it back up against that door and latch it shut. Then it's not going to go anywhere. Saddle pads are going to stay put driving down the road. And then at the bottom of this door, you're going to have a brush tray. There's a little strip of that marine grade carpeting in that bottom of that brush tray. It is removable, so if something does spill in there or make a mess, you can just go ahead and pull that out, hose it off, spray it off, and then let it hang and dry, and then put it right back in there. So really easy to keep the space clean. Really nice, convenient space, again with your saddle pads being just right here off the side of this trailer. Go ahead and put whatever you need right here to grab. Like in the summer, it'd be really good for fly spray. Probably not so much right now in the winter, but also like mane and tail detangler, hoof picks, rubber bands, bands for braiding their mane and tail, hoof picks, just like a quick soft brush or a curry comb, whatever you want, just right here. It's super easy to grab it. And again, when you put it in your floor, it's not going to go sliding around too. So kind of keeps everything contained for you. And then on both sides, at each door, you're going to have a 4-tier swing out saddle rack too. So you will have a space for 4 saddles on each side of this trailer. These are removable, so if you did want to take one off, you don't need 4 on each side. If you want to remove the top one or bottom one or kind of give you some space in here, take one of these out, you can do that. I think it's really nice though to have. I always end up with more saddles than I do horses, so it is nice being able to store as many saddles as you really can inside of this trailer. And it's also really nice having it on each side. My personal trailer has access on both sides like this, and I think it's the handiest thing, just being able to have like your set side and your set space, especially for me being super OCD about my stuff and everything having its place. It's nice to know that when you get to your side of the tack room, everything's always going to be there right as you left it, and then if you have someone hauling with you, they can have their own side as well, especially if your horses don't get along too. Like I could be tying mine on this side, my friend could be tying up on that side, and then we don't have to worry about our horses fighting or crawling on top of each other to get our gear out and stuff like that. We each have our own side, and I just think that's super nice. It's been really handy for me, and now that I've had that, probably not gonna ever buy a trailer without that setup again. I really like it a lot. We'll go ahead and step up in here really quick, show you more of the inside of this one. Could swing this one out, get that out of the way for us. So up in that nose there, we're going to have that fully carpeted marine grade carpeting that we talked about in our brush box. So although it is carpeted, it's really easy to clean this stuff. It's pretty shallow carpet, so if something does get in there, it's super easy to just wipe it off or brush it off. Maybe you have like your horse brushes, a hard brush or a soft brush or whatever, just comb it right off. It's going to come off of there really well. We do have that light way up in that gooseneck nose up there. Give you guys a little bit of storage, flips on and off with your switches right by your door. So if you do store stuff up in there, it's really easy to see what's up there. I know it is kind of a deep space, so if you throw I usually stow like my horse blankets up there. I'll throw those way back up in there. Camping chairs, I know I've thrown camping chairs up there before. Just nice knowing that you'll be able to see it and it's not going to get lost up there, even if you do shove a ton of stuff up there. We do have that carpet on the drop wall as well as the floor. Again, super easy to clean this carpet though, so I wouldn't be worried about that. I think it's a really nice feature to keep things looking nice in here. Keep your tack, kind of keep that from scraping up too. It's really nice to have that fully carpeted look, as well as if you do need to spend some time in here, maybe use it as a dressing room, or you got to spend a night in here or something. Go ahead and shove this other saddle tray out of the way so you can fully see how much storage space is in this trailer. This is a huge tack room. Lots of floor space back in here. Again, we do have a water tank in that corner. We like to do that in our corners back there. It's kind of a dead space. We like to fill it with a 35-gallon water tank for you guys who have water on board. You do fill it at the top. And then you have two options as far as getting the water out. You have got your one spigot up here that you can use. You can set a bucket under there and fill a bucket, horse bucket, dog water, anything like that. You need maybe fill up a water bottle, who knows. Whatever you need, you have this spigot up here. But you also have this down here as well for a hose. It does come with a hose hanging up there on your bridle hooks. So you can attach that down there, run your hose right out your door and fill water buckets that way. Or maybe you gotta wash your dog off, wash off some muddy boots. Something gets a little dirty, you need to rinse something off. I think that's really nice having that hose attachment as well. Give you guys lots of options as far as getting the water out of this tank. And then up here where that hose is, we have two sets of bridle hooks up here, two long rows of them. And right behind them is going to be that same carpeting. What that's going to do for you guys up here is prevent your metal from getting scraped. So like if this was just that aluminum sheeting back here, you get your bits and your conchos rubbing up on here, kind of they sway back and forth as you drive down the road, gets really scratched up. That's not going to happen with this carpeting. And what it's also going to do for you is deaden the noise. So if it was metal on metal, it's going to be pretty loud, especially for your horse on the other side of that wall right there. So having this is going to keep it a lot quieter, really just absorb that noise, make it a nice quiet ride for your horse over there, as well as keep your trailer clean and looking nice. And below that, you'll notice this black coating. It is not the carpeting. It is similar to a bed liner, a little bit softer. It's not as rough as bed liners can be, kind of a smoother, softer feel to it. It is Logan's Vortex lining. It is going to be used throughout this trailer, so you guys are going to see this everywhere. We can talk about it more as we get to that stall area too, where you can really get a good view of it. But I just wanted you guys to step inside this tack room, see how much space you're getting in here. Huge floor space. I really think I own a tack trunk, so I think even with this folded in, you could still fit your big tack trunk back here. And I just like to do that, especially if you don't have a boot box. You can use that to kind of keep things contained. Again, I'm really crazy about organizing, so I like to keep things, everything has its place. So even with this in, you can still fit that tack trunk here and put my back on track wraps in there, my sheets. They have magnet sheets. I put all that in there to keep that organized. Just a huge space in this tack room. I really like it. So we'll go ahead and step outside here and show you guys the rest of the trailer. This being a 4-horse slant load, you are going to get 4 tie rings on the side of this trailer. You're going to have those same 4 tie rings on the other side too. So like I said earlier, if you wanted this to be your side or your friend's side and you wanted them to be on that other side, you do have the option of kind of splitting those horses up and tying 2 here and 2 there, or 3 here. You got one really naughty one that needs to be over there on its own. Kind of learn a lesson maybe. I've done that before too. Then it can go on that side. So you do have lots of versatility having those 4 tie rings on both sides. Up above those tie rings, you are going to have an LED light, kind of like we saw in that tack room. Again, just giving you guys lots of visibility. I want you to be able to see if you're tacking up or untacking or just doing anything with your horses. Maybe you got to tie them up and treat an injury or wrap their legs or anything like that. That light does give you lots of visibility to be able to see what you're doing, kind of help them out. This hip side is going to have 4 sliding bus windows. They're really big windows, so if you do slide those open, they're going to slide open halfway, get you guys ventilation, get you guys air moving through there, and then you're going to have those drop-down windows on the head side over there. This trailer has 2 Dexter rubber torsion axles underneath it, and it does have brand new Lion's Head tires on it. These are 6,000-pound axles with 16-inch wheels on them. With these brand new tires, they are the Lion's Head brand. If you look those up and look at their website, it is a great quality trailer tire, and it does come with a really awesome warranty as well. So you're going to get 1 year, no questions asked replacement warranty on these. So anything happens, you send in your warranty information, they'll send you a brand new tire free of charge, and then you do get 2 years of roadside assistance. So really great peace of mind knowing that you have that. Give you guys a little bit more ease driving down the road. And you'll notice these tires do have a green valve stem cover on them. What that's indicating is that these tires are filled with nitrogen versus air. What that is going to do for you is keep that PSI from fluctuating so much. So your air pressure is really going to maintain kind of a set number there. It's not going to fluctuate nearly as much, especially with these cold mornings and then warm days. That Colorado sun comes out and it really heats up here. So it's going to just maintain that PSI and really reduce the risk of a blowout. So you know it's cold in the morning, your tires lose a little bit of air, jump on the highway, start rolling down the road, they're going to heat up and fill right back up, and that's going to increase your risk of a blowout. So with these being nitrogen filled and just maintaining that PSI reduces that risk, and just again, peace of mind driving down the road. So that's a great feature. We'll go ahead and step around to the stall side of this trailer and I'll show you the loading area. So you'll notice on our doors back here that is that black vortex coating that we talked about. Logan does this on all of their exposed metal. So these trailers are going to be a galvanized steel frame with aluminum skin, and all of their exposed metal is coated in this vortex lining. What this does for this trailer, being a steel frame and then having that coating, is going to reduce the possible corrosion that could happen and prevent any rust. So being coated like this, it's going to prevent that moisture from getting in there and eating away at that metal and causing any rust spots, and then having the rust corrode and eat away at that metal. So it's going to keep it lasting longer and just really keep it protected and safe for you guys. Keep it nice and sturdy and keep it as new as possible. With this vortex lining, they are offering a lifetime corrosion warranty on this trailer. So it's just great knowing that you have that along with all the other warranties you get on a brand new trailer. I don't know if I'll be able to pull the floor mats up. Well, look, this one's gonna let me do it. So the sun hit it pretty good and got it to unthaw. This trailer has been upgraded to the aluminum whiz-proof slatted flooring, so it does look like wood, but these are aluminum planks here essentially that have slats in between them. And that's going to allow any moisture, any liquid to drain out of this trailer. This one does have the rubber mats on top. That is something that can be upgraded to their polylast flooring. We do have a couple people here in Colorado that do that. So we can go ahead and get you in touch with them. You can strip out these rubber mats and then coat it with that polylast flooring, which is permeable. So with that on top and then your aluminum whiz-proof slatted flooring underneath, it will be 100% permeable flooring. So any urine that comes in here, or if they spill a water bucket or something, anything happens, it will drain right through the floor. So that is something that can be upgraded as well. And you did notice all of that is coated in that same vortex lining. Just really prevents it, especially when you get that backsplash up underneath your trailer or the urine coming through or water or anything else. Just really protects it. Go ahead and step up in. This is a 4-horse slant load, so you do have these dividers in here. All of them are padded and they all have clips on them, so you can clip them flat up against this wall if you choose to do so. And then you'll notice that vortex lining throughout the inside of this trailer as well. What that's doing for you on the inside of this trailer is protecting these walls against any horses or livestock or furniture, anything you guys load in here that's going to hit up against this wall. It's going to protect it and really kind of prevent it from getting dented as easily and getting chipped away at or rusting like we talked about earlier. So really good protectant material on here. We do have the LED lights, one above each stall in here as well, like we've seen in the tack room. And on the exterior, we do have them in here too. They each have, there is a switch on the outside, but each light is gonna have its own switch on the inside too. So if you wanted to maybe only have one or two on, you do have that option. Again, each divider has padding on it already, both sides. They're all gonna be a slam latch. And then each slam latch on the inside is going to have a little piece of foam behind it. So that's going to prevent it being from metal on metal contact. Really just make it a lot quieter ride for you guys. If we're looking at this one right here, you'll be able to see there is some foam on back behind there. So when you do get this slam shut and it sits back there, it goes to vibrating as it goes down the road, because that's just what happens when you get running down the highway, especially in Colorado on these bumpy roads. It's going to keep it a lot quieter. So really a nice feature for your horses. And then this divider back here is a telescoping divider. I have it pushed in right now because I was showing you guys the fact that you could lay all these open flat up against the wall. And there are these clips. Clip everything open, so that way if you need to, you can run it as a wide open stock trailer, or if you need to load a golf cart in here or an ATV, load some furniture if you're moving someone, you do have that option as just a full-on open space trailer. So great having that option and versatility with this trailer. And that it is a telescoping divider, so it will just slide back out, slide back in, and then it will work as a normal divider back here. So you can load 4 head on here. And as we step out, we'll look up above me, and you do have one of those LED lights back here as well, just giving you guys visibility as you're loading and unloading. If you do have horses, or if you do choose to run it as a stock trailer and throw some cattle in there, some sheep, some pigs, got to load an ATV late at night, you got to go plow someone's driveway, anything like that, you want to be able to see what you're doing. So we did put lights all around this trailer for you guys, and as well as put in some nice upgraded features such as that whiz-proof sided flooring. So great stall area back here, lots of amenities. We'll go ahead and step around to the head side and show you guys the windows over here. So that hip side had those sliding bus windows. On the head side, you're going to get drop down windows. They do have the jail bars, and the jail bars do have screens on them. Go ahead and show you guys how these work really quick. So everything just slams shut on these trailers. It is designed to do that, so don't worry about causing any issues there. Each window is going to have that drip rail above it. This is going to prevent any moisture from really getting inside of there and seizing up your latches. And then Logan did create this mechanism here that's going to reach up to your latch for you and kind of just lower it. Drops it down about 6 to 8 inches. So it makes it a lot easier for anyone else to reach besides me. And all it does is just pull straight down. And then you'll drop down your window, and you'll notice it does have this clip here, so it's going to kind of, it's like a socket, it's going to pop right into place there. So if you do choose to run these open as you're going down the road, it's not going to catch any air and pull up on you and kind of do that wave effect that you'll see and then slam back down and break any windows. It's not going to happen with this. And you do have the jail bars with the screen on them. This jail bar, it's this middle one here. It's going to pull straight down, and then it allows you to open your jail bars as well. So if you ever need to check on your horses, feed them, water them, you do have, being a 6'9" wide trailer, you're going to have that full width running board here. So you can step up on here, check on your horses, check on your livestock, fill some water buckets, fill some hay nets, just make sure everything is good in there. And then you'll be able to shut these back up, and it's going to have that screen. So if you do choose to run these open, it's going to allow it, it's going to keep everything out, so it's not going to let anything hit your horse in the face. I know sometimes if you don't have these, most people will end up hauling with a fly mask on, so you're not going to have to do that when you have window screens. If it is a little bit chillier and you don't want these open, there is a sliding window on these as well, so you do have that option to kind of change how much ventilation you get in this trailer. Go ahead and flip some of these up here so you can kind of see what it looks like. Check out the color on this trailer. This one is a charcoal metallic, which I think is stunning. I really love this color. I think it's great. Kind of helps you stand out a little bit from all these white trailers. Maybe match, you guys want to match your pickup truck. I think it's beautiful. I really like this color a lot. It does also come in white, and it does come in silver too, but I really like the charcoal metallic a lot. So same on this side, you're going to have the same tack setup over here, which again I think is just so nice. If you did want to tie up on this side as well, maybe you're in a kind of a funky parking lot and you don't have the space to tie on both sides, you do have the option to go ahead and tie on this side as well. You could very easily, if your stuff was on that other side, Could very easily just throw that back in there and then step through here and just grab your saddles from that side as well. Because of how big this tack room is, it's gonna be super easy to step in there and grab your saddles and pull them right out this way as well. So nice, just nice with the versatility, being able to have that option. And again, have those swing outs so that it is convenient. If your stuff is right here, you can be saddling and unsaddling right up here. It's gonna be the same door as the other side. We're gonna have our window for some ventilation. Saddle pad bars right here that do clip to the door, but also unclip and swing out for you guys. And then our brush tray down here to keep all those convenient, quick access items right there for you guys to grab. Go ahead and shut this door for you guys. Really take a look at that color one more time. All of our doors do have holdbacks, so they will clip open in case it gets a little breezy. Again, really nice color on this trailer. This is a brand new 2023 Logan. It's gonna have an 8-year structure warranty on it, and then 2-year nose to tail and everything else. That lifetime corrosion warranty. And then those warranties that you get on the tires as well. 1 year, no questions asked, and 2 years of roadside assistance. So really nice warranties when you do buy new. This one does have the manual crank jack on it right now up front here. As we're looking inside our drop wall, this can be upgraded to an electric jack if you guys choose. I'll have to bump this spare tire up a little bit higher to make room for that big box that comes on those jacks. But that is something we can do here in our shop. If you want to get that upgrade done, it's very easy. Just call me, I give you guys a quote on that. Just bump that up, and that's really nice having that up there as well, just to prevent any road splash from getting on that tire. I do like them when we get mounted up here too, so that's always an option for you guys. And then you'll see this black Vortex lining on here as well. Again, it is all over this trailer, just really protecting all that exposed metal for you guys. Another option or another reason for back here is if you're driving down a dirt road and you're gonna get those rocks kicking back up on here and denting into your metal, it's not gonna chip away at the paint and then cause any water, moisture to get in there and then rust and eat away at that. This is gonna protect it and keep it a lot nicer for you. Keep it looking nice too as you get to where you're going. So if you guys have any questions on this trailer, each trailer on our lot is going to be referenced by its own individual stock number. We do have stock tags on each trailer. They'll be right up here on the nose. This one here specifically is 5N220931. Again, it is that 2023 Logan Coach Bullseye 4-horse gooseneck in that charcoal metallic color with that dual front tack room. So be glad to show you guys this trailer. If you want something similar, we do have it in just a single tack room or a closet tack with front dressing room, different colors. We got these in all kinds of features right now. So if you guys have any interest in something else, go ahead and just give me a call. Again, my name is Michaela Geis. My email is michaela.geis@transwest.com. This number here is going to be my personal cell phone. So if you guys do prefer to text, you can do that to this phone number here. That is 303-918-6367. Or you can call my office. This is my direct line to my desk. It's 303-684-3472. Again, just go ahead and give me a call. I'll be glad to answer any questions or show you this trailer or show you anything else we have. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great day. I look forward to helping you out.